India's solar sector received an endorsement from the top authority yesterday. Soon after returning to Delhi after presiding over the Pran Pratishtha ceremony at Ayodhya Ram Mandir, Prime Minister Modi on Monday announced the government's decision to start Pradhan Mantri Suryoday Yojana, an initiative to generate electricity through solar energy. In a post on X, he mentioned, and I quote, "The first decision I have taken after returning to Ayodhya is that our government will launch Pradhan Mantri Suryoday Yojana with the target of installing rooftop solar on 1 crore houses. Launched in 2014, the scheme aims to expand India's rooftop solar installed capacity in the residential sector by providing central financial assistance to the eligible projects as per MNRE guidelines and incentives to DISCOMs. The program's goal is to increase rooftop solar capacity to 40 gigawatt by March 2026, and it is currently in its second phase. Owing to the scheme, the country's rooftop solar has increased from 1.8 gigawatt as of March 2019 to 11 gigawatts as of December 2023. India currently stands fourth globally in solar power capacity. In the last 5 years, the country's solar installed capacity has experienced a monumental transformation. With PLI schemes in place for the MSMEs and big corporations operating in the space, the country is aiming for 500 gigawatt of renewable energy target by 2030. In fact, post the announcement by the Prime Minister yesterday, the share price of most of the renewable energy companies like Tata Power and Adani Solar were in green. The flip side though is that although industrial solar capacity has gone up, the adoption of solar roofs and solar devices domestically has been stagnant so far. The government has been increasing its focus on adoption of solar energy in domestic and industrial sectors. In the last 1 year, the government has been increasing solar subsidy, and currently in few cases, the government provides 50% subsidy in solar installations. The main challenge in the adoption of domestic solar has been cost. First-time installation cost of solar rooftop is expensive when compared to traditional sources of power. In the long run though, it turns out to be far more cheaper than the traditional sources. The government therefore is trying to subsidize the use. Not only that, most state and central government offices have been trying to lead by example by installing solar panels and roofs in their offices. When it comes to non-renewable power, the government is the biggest defaulter of the huge amounts of unpaid power bills which have crippled the DISCOM and power sector in India. Therefore, it is a matter of both adoption and cost cutting in the long run for the government. Although the government revised the latest subsidy on solar this month itself, some analysts and industry stakeholders we spoke to think that solar sector might find a special mention in the interim budget this year. The industry stakeholders have been lobbying hard with their respective state governments. The announcement of the Prime Minister Suryoday Yojana yesterday by the Prime Minister reinforces the fact that the sector might receive some special benefits and extensions in the upcoming interim budget from the Finance Minister. Let's stay tuned and watch out.